Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 13 of Direwolf20's Let's Play server series. I'm with Soren. Soren, how's it going?
Good. Making wireless.
Oh yeah? Who requested that?
I think it was my chat.
Okay, good. Your chat is very smart.
They are.
They are exceedingly smart.
Extremely smart. And sometimes they start with a direwolf, at times.
A what now?
Sometimes their name is direwolf in chat.
Their name is Direwolf in chat? Why would they...
I don't know. Maybe you get on your keyboard and sometimes you talk in chat.
Maybe. There we go. I'm setting up a runic altar.
Ew.
I came up with yet another way to make mana with Botania, because Botania gives you like 10 ways to make mana, and I'm like, well, I've done a bunch of different things in the past. I've set up automation around endo flames. Of course, day blooms is kind of like the only way you can start, so that's usually the start method. And there's plenty of other ways to generate mana in Botania, but I've come up with a way that works with the system that we already have. How cool is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that? Why are you upside down, Grum? You still have your Grum morph.
Oh. Someone in my chat was actually saying something about night blooms.
Night blooms are just the opposite of day blooms. They just work at night instead of during the day. And they're slower.
But they apparently can go in between the slots.
They can, yes.
Okay. So.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's definitely a thing that can happen. But no, I've got a better plan. And I will be showing it to you shortly.
Okay.
So I need to do a little bit of crafting, obviously. I want to get going with the runic altar. So give me a few minutes to prepare the stuff that I need for the runic altar, and then we'll come back and start making a really cool flower that should work pretty well. Cool?
Okay.
And then you're going to have to explain to me why we have a giant mountain or fountain of water and lava in our base. I assume it has to do with your cobble works, but we'll find out in a minute.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we're right back. Alright guys, we're back. First things first, I'm going to get myself a bunch of mana iron stuff. That probably went into my miner's backpack, didn't it? Yes, it did. I wanted to lock that guy anyway. So let's get to crafting. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go with the rune of water first. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'll come back after I make a few runes. I need to make, I want to say 4 runes of gluttony. So I'm going to need fire runes and winter runes, which need water and earth each. It's going to be a little bit of crafting, so I'll come back when it's done. But I think I've got everything on me. It's just a matter of sitting here waiting. Alright guys, we're back. I think that's everything I'm going to need to get my stuff that I want. So the final thing that I want to get going here, and then I have a bit of automation I want to do, but we're going to try this out first. Maybe I should do the automation first. Let's see. Do I have the thing I need for it? I want... Actually, it's this thing. I need a rune of water.
It's snowing!
Why is it snowing?
Because it's raining, really. But there's no sound in the snow.
I should have an extra rune of water, actually, from all the crafting I just did. Yes! I can get a living wood twig. Actually, this is very easy to get.
Where are you going?
I'm going to get some things and some stuff.
From the AE system? That, you know, you
Yes.
have wireless access to your...
Oh, you gave me one? Thank you.
I was seeing how subtle I could do it, and apparently I was very subtle.
I wasn't sure if we had the thing anyway, so I would have had to craft it.
It reaches all the way to the corner at least. I don't know how far it'll go.
Cool. So let's see. This guy...
It apparently reaches this quarter and stops. That is the end of it.
Nice.
That barrier is perfect.
Cool. I don't know if there's anything in there, but... Oh, yeah, there is. Yay! I've got my Petal Apothecary working.
Nice.
There's something else I wanted to try, but it's more of a hassle now. I was going to put an autonomous activator with that thing going, but now I have to run power over here, and we don't really have power up here.
No, not really.
That's not ideal at all.
Mm-mm.
Are you using this hardened energy cell, or...?
It's currently powering a system.
Well, yeah, but if I put, like... redstone flux conduit.
Oh, yeah, yeah. If you put the conduit there, it'll be fine.
Okay. I'm actually curious. I know I had redstone flux conduits. Did you steal them or something?
I have them on my inventory.
Okay. I thought so. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to get ready to set this up. Alright, guys, we're going to try this out. So let's see if this works. Output to the top. Good. This thing should have power now. Good. I'm going to place this in. I'm going to set this guy to use the first slot only. And it needs a mana tablet for the record. And nice. It worked. That's cool. Look at that. Ta-da! Automated refilling pedal apothecary. Haha.
Nice.
Yes, I'm quite proud. I was prepared for that. I tested that the other night. Goodness, there's a lot of things in this recipe. I need 9 items to craft this flour that I'm making. Let's see if I've got everything for real that I need here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And automatically refilled. Nice. Did you see that? Come watch, Soren. It's awesome.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the fact that you have to refill the pedal apothecary every time you use it?
With water? Yeah.
Okay.
Ah! I got something. That's all yours.
Did you see it auto refill?
It has what? Why? Yeah. Okay, I did.
Ta-da!
Nice.
Yeah, it works well, doesn't it? Here it is.
Yeah.
The Rod of the Seas is a Botania item. It either creates a water source block, or you can use it to refill the apothecary.
Okay.
But it just looks good because you don't even see it. It's like hiding underneath. The base of the apothecary is a full block state, so you can't see the bonus activator underneath, which is cool. I'm excited by that.
Isn't this also like a tank?
What's that?
Isn't this also like a tank?
It might be. Alright, I'm going to get 2 of these, and then I want 2 random colors here. I guess red, because I have a ton of it. Alright, I should make this like the good table. Okay, so this, and clearly I need a little bit more wood, so AE system remote access for the win. Wow, Soren, whoever recommended that you create a wireless access to the network is just pure genius.
I know. Too bad there's not a wireless crafting, though.
Yeah, you should make Fireball do that.
Best.
Oh, I'm sure you have. And he's like, nope, right?
I think he's like,
Yeah, I don't blame him.
It's a feature that I wanted, but at the same time, I know how to do it.
So, here goes nothing. Hopefully, I set this up properly now. I'm just going to have to dig into the wall a little bit. So, let's get out this guy. Do you have the watering can?
It's in the...
It's in the what? It's in the A?
It's in the A.
Cool. So let's tap it.
Shame, I'm like, I should probably put this in the A so I don't hoard it all the time.
So in theory, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I want to go a little bit deeper. If I put these here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, I think this thing has about a 10 block radius. So you know what, I'm going to do it one more out. I want to get a good number of these things, but I don't want to get them all, because that's going to mess up with my power system at my base. So the Munch Do is cool because it does the following. Let's get some trees grown. The Munch Do will eat leaves and turn it into mana. Sweet. Where's my wand? That's actually running really well right now. So you can see it's not the harvester that's clearing the leaves out right here. It's just the Munch Do. That is cool. And we're actually getting a very steady stream of mana from it. That's actually really nice. So what I'm going to do is have another one, probably very similar. Because what we have over here is birch. See, birch, we actually have a decent amount of birch right now, but I mean, I remember that Secure was like really easy to get and birch took a while. So what I'll do is this. And we're going to place down the spreader right here, and the mana pool here, and then the other two Munch Do here. So it already gobbled up all the leaves, that's okay. There we go, we're getting mana, that worked. In my testing, the Munch Do's have a radius of about 10 blocks, so by putting them here, I'm like hitting about halfway into the farm, so we should still get saplings from the farm here, but we won't get we'll get some, like half the Munch Do we'll get and half the farm will get for sapling purposes, right? That's kind of the plan. Now if I wanted to, I could have set these guys to shear leaves, yes. Oh, look at you, you're full of sludge, aren't you? Why are you no longer sludge boiling? How interesting. I don't need power for the sludge boiler, do I? Maybe that's why. Oh, I probably do need power. I forgot to hook up power to it. Huh, yeah. Fire's a derp.
Wow.
What kind of energy is that? Hardened?
Come on, man.
You know what it is I placed it down, and I don't know why, but I thought for some reason it didn't need power. Yeah, silly Dyer. So be careful, you'll get like poisoned and hungered if you go near the sludge boiler.
Yeah.
Alright, so we should be producing mana from leaves now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. It's actually a decent amount of mana you get too. So just my tree farm now is also a mana producer. That's kind of the plan I came up with, and I'm pleased that it worked out as well as it did. And the mana spreader is doing a good job. It's actually running almost continuously, so 2 Munch Do seem to be ideal for the amount of mana that you're going to want to produce here. I could maybe do a third, but they're not super expensive, but they're expensive enough. Sweet. And then anytime I want more mana, I just grab a mana tablet and fill it up from the pools here. Now eventually maybe I'll build something crazy, and maybe I'll actually just wind up moving my whole Botania system to like back behind the tree farm. I don't know what I'm going to do, but at least for now, it'll do. So let's get ourselves another diamond here. Alright, Soren, you want to show me your crazy shenanigans that you came up with?
Sure. It's not done yet, but we're able to show.
Okay. I'm really glad that I came up with a way to generate mana with existing infrastructure. I kind of feel like that's cool. Okay, so you've got your cobble works, your standard cobble works.
The way this works is that the blocks have to be adjacent to the cobblestone.
Okay.
So when it goes down, the plan is to have for each this transfer node to have 5 stacks of interaction world upgrades.
Could you
And
like
one speed
overcomplicate this anymore?
Yeah, I could actually.
Okay,
Oh,
just clear.
yep. And that will give us 5 stacks per cobble block, or actually 10 stacks because it's shared by 2.
Okay.
Right? So that's why there's so many interfaces. The 5 stacks going into this would overload it if there was 2 facing it. So we have 2 interfaces per cable.
Okay.
And for every row here, or if we just take this section and say it's a row,
okay,
that will be about 30 stacks of cobble per like 10 ticks or less.
So 30 stacks of cobble in half a second.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So then you're gonna make like octuple compressed cobble with that in the end too, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
That was the plan. That's why it's going to be insanely fast.
Right.
We'll initially go to sand and gravel and filter wherever, and then like go to the octuple if we have if the barrel's full.
Nice. By the way, did you see my crystallizer setup? The crystal growth accelerator setup I did in my single player series?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it?
Yeah.
How many accelerators do you have?
4.
Boo. It's not good.
Why not?
5.
Boo. 4 is plenty.
4 is not plenty.
Is there a big difference between 4 and 5?
Less than a second, or less than a minute for 5. Minute,
Okay.
about 4.
So is there a big difference, or not really?
It
That
depends on how often you need it.
I see.
So if you want a lot of pure at once, then 5's good. If you don't use that much pure crystals, then yeah, you're good with 4.
Okay.
Calculation always is our hindrance, so I put 5.
Right. Fair enough.
I'm just like, no, 5's silly.
I could probably do it with 5, actually, with the way my setup is.
If you, how do you pick up the items?
Steve's Factory Manager.
Oh yeah, you could put.
Yeah, the block 8 can both drop and pick up items, so I could have the same, block doing the drop and pick up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so continue along with your Cobbleworks explanation, or is that about it?
Well, I mean, it goes in, and basically we want sand and gravel, so it goes into pulverizers, comes back.
Right.
We'll always keep a stack of cobble in here. Right now it's full because it doesn't have the storage bus, I think, linked up to the sand, or the sand's full. So that'll be handled. That'll be void barrels hooked up to our system. So
these are all pulverizers for now.
Yeah.
You haven't done any
later
smelting yet.
There'll be pulverizers only there.
Okay, and then there'll be another row of like, what, 16?
Probably sag mills for gravel, or sand for getting silicone, but not as many as pulverizers here.
Okay.
Because you can only get silicon from sag mills, as far as I can tell.
You can't smelt nether quartz or whatever?
No, that's been done. Like, this is under IO stuff, so I don't even know how to. Yeah, only sag mills.
Okay.
Makes me sad.
I guess it overwrites the AE2 silicon instead of ore dictionaries itself.
I don't even see an AE2 silicon.
Right, that's what makes me think it overwrites it.
Yeah, I think the recipe would overwrite, but this is the item's gone too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe it. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's weird.
Yeah, I agree. Ask Fireball. He would know.
I will.
Fireball's in charge. He's the boss.
Boo.
Alright guys, so we have a decent amount of mana gen going, so I'm going to let this run for a few minutes and then we'll come back, and I might want to get a couple more items here from Botania to get going. There's a lot of new Botania stuff, and I really want to check it out, because Botania's, like, awesome. Alright, we'll be back soon. Alright guys, we're back, and I've got a new item I want to show you. And Soren, you might find this cool.
Oh.
Yes. It's crafting related.
Oh.
Have you seen the Assembly Halo?
The assembly table?
No, the Assembly Halo.
Assembly Halo. Oh, yeah, T-Love showed me that on the last Forgecraft, but I don't know if my stream saw it. Maybe. Show it again.
Alright, so... Whoa, trippiness going on here. So let's see. I can interact with a crafting table. So the Assembly Halo, when you hold it in your hand, a crafting table appears. You can make a recipe. And... Okay. So it should remember. And then we can go over here and set that recipe. So we can do that, for example. And then if we want to set a recipe for chests, we can right click that to set the chest. And then if we wanted to say furnace, we could right click here for furnace. Cool. So now anytime I want a chest, I just right click and it'll craft a chest. Watch. Right click. That is cool. And if I want a furnace, I should probably not take the assembly halo out of my hand.
I just want to say how clinically insane you look right now on my stream.
Do I?
You're just like spinning around. Well, if I want this.
That is cool. So I don't know if it saves the items to my player or to the halo itself. Like, do you see?
No, it saves it to the item.
Okay, so if you have cobble or wood on you, you should be able to just right-click on one of the items that's floating there, and it'll craft it for you. Is it working?
Nice. Okay, and then we want.
Like, if you want extra wood, I can throw you some. There's wood and cobble right next to you.
Okay, so the chest is here. We're obviously going to make a chest. Obviously. There's sticks. We make sticks, and they all go in my inventory. See how weird? Like, we're like, wee! I want this thing here, and this thing here.
It's cool, isn't it?
I just like how watching other people craft with it.
Like, number one, it's just a portable crafting table, right? So if you want to craft something, but if there's something that you make a lot of the time, like, just save it. Let's see, I'm assuming shift right click, or maybe, I don't know how to, there we go, left click clears the pattern apparently. Shift
How do you make more than one at a time?
I don't know, click more than once.
Okay, that's saddening.
I don't know, toss me a bunch of cobble. Because I gave you all mine. Yeah, I think you just spam right click and you're good. It's cool. And of course,
so
there's nifty particle effects.
One at a time?
Here, there's 43 furnaces for you. I don't want them.
Hey, I know, throw them back to me. Put them in their handy dandy soaring chest.
Yay! I just gave you a way to autocraft soaring chest, didn't I?
I have wireless AE. I can add storage for days.
Would you like an assembly halo? Of your very own? I think they're cool.
They're cool. I just probably won't use them that much because I tend to right-click what I craft.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of it at one point.
I want to test something right now, though. I've not tested this, so I don't know if it's going to work. Okay, so let's say, you know what, I'm also going to need some wood.
I'm just admiring your bow tie.
Thank you. It's fancy, isn't it?
It is.
I want to see if it can, like, intelligently craft progressively.
Craft me!
Like, so... Alright, no, it can't, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, no such luck. Like, I wanted to see if I didn't have any sticks, but, like, I had sticks in the halo, and I wanted to make a pickaxe, if it would be like, oh yeah, no problem, but now it can't. That's okay, though. It's still awesome. That is so cool. Just the portable crafting table itself is nice to have, right? But having it remember, like, the things you've crafted in the past, that is neat.
Yeah.
So did you want one? No, you said?
I'll probably stick with no for now.
Okay. Do you have a sash?
If I change my mind, I know who to call.
You do.
Ghostbusters.
Do you have a sash, by the way?
I do.
String, feather, carpet. Alright, well, I'm going to make myself a sash.
Globetrotter sash is so nice.
String, feather. So, can I ask you a question about the farm, by the way?
About the farm? Yeah.
That's not carpet. The wool farm?
Oh, okay.
So my question about the wool farm was, why do you have a bunch of brown and white sheep in there? and no other colors?
Because those are the 2 sheep we found, and we just put a lot of... Where are all they going?
I don't know where they all went. Did you kill them?
No. What? There were like 16 sheep in here.
Yeah.
We didn't have to die for them yet. We just put a feed station.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like we should dye them and get one of each color, and then.
That's the plan.
Okay, cool. Just as long as that's the plan.
For now, I just want easy storage because each one would be 16 different stacks.
Right. I'm gonna go check on my mana pools that are eating up all the leaves. Ha ha ha. Oh, dude, I'm getting like good amounts of mana from this.
Good.
I just want you to know. I'm very pleased. So like I said, I'll, for now, like move stuff over here, but maybe eventually that'll be like the Botania area. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. So I just need some leather. So I can get 2 leather from 4 of those imp leathers. What else can I get leather from? Mana infusion, zombie flesh. Chemical catalyst. I could probably make one of those. I just need 2 gold and I've dropped this in there and I should be good then. Big time good call, man, on the wireless AE thing. Just putting that out there.
I know. That guy, you're just loving that guy.
I'm just saying he was really smart.
There's some element of modesty here I can hear.
Woot! Sash. Got my own. Now we're cruising again. Oh yeah, high-speed dyer. Hooray!
There's one sheep here that has either a funny hat or has a nose.
I'm going to assume it's a hat. Unless it's a villager's
Shady
nose.
baguette. It was actually a piece of bread. Okay.
Alright guys, we're right back. Alright guys, and with that, I think it's a pretty good episode wrapping up point. So, lots of Botania progress, clearly. You can see an example of how, like, there's a split in the tree line. Like, it's right there, that flat plane. That's where the Munch Do's aren't hitting the trees, right? But trees are growing so often, it's kind of hard to get it. But I think if you pause the video where I was talking a minute ago, you can see, like, the cutoff. That's why I did the 10 block count, because I wanted to make sure that we still get some of these saplings. I don't want to run out of leaves, obviously. Like, I'm not pulling saplings out of here, so I'm relying on there being enough leaves to keep the planter filled. And so far, we're doing fine. Oak saplings we're a little bit low on, but we're okay. So we'll let that go. If we run into problems, I mean, I've got so many saplings in the barrels over here, I can always set something up to handle it. Not too worried. For now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. The Munch Do's are an awesome way to get mana. Like, I think that's... Vasky's gonna nerf it. He's gonna hate me. He's gonna be like, Dyer, what did you do now? But hey, no, like, in my opinion, like, if you have a decent tree farm that is like this, like an MFR tree farm, or just any tree farm for that matter, and you've got, like, 2 Munch Do's, like, that's on par with the power of the lava eating flowers. So, I mean, if you look, they're just, the mana spreader's constantly running. See how it's constantly emitting a burst? Assuming there's leaves nearby. Like, this one should be constantly running for a bit now.
So it's eating the leaves.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Yeah, the Munch Do eats the leaves. It prevents saplings from dropping from the leaves it eats, but it eats them and it generates mana from them. Vasky might nerf it, we'll see. Alright guys, for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.